Welcome to the Still I Rise Cafe. Let's talk. Today we're going to be talking about never folding and never giving up. Listen, I need you to lock in for a second. No distractions, no scrolling, no outside noise. Just you and this moment. Because what I'm about to say, this is not surface level. This is for the version of you that's been fighting quietly. The version of you that people don't even realize is holding everything together. Yeah, you. Life been hitting you lately, hasn't it? Not just one thing, multiple things. Back to back. And it's crazy because from the outside, you still look calm. You still show up. You still smile. But internally, you're tired, not just physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And you had moments, real moments, where you sat there and thought, man, I don't know how much longer I can keep doing this. Be honest, you felt that. But here's what I need you to understand. That moment right there, that's not your breaking point. That's your defining moment. Because in that exact space, where everything feels heavy, where everything feels uncertain, where quitting starts to sound like peace, that's where the real decision is made. Not when it's easy, not when everything is working, but right there. See, most people think giving up is something loud. They think it's dramatic. They think it's obvious. But it's not. Giving up is quiet. It's waking up and not putting in the same effort. It's telling yourself I'll do it later, knowing you won't. It's slowly disconnecting from your own vision. That's how it happens. Piece by piece. Until one day you look up and you're not even the person you said you was going to become. That's what folding looks like. And I'm telling you right now, you didn't come this far to fold like that. Think about everything you've already been through. The times you didn't have support. The times you didn't have the answers. The times you had to figure it out on your own. And you did. You didn't quit then, so why would you quit now? That don't even match who you are. And that's what this is really about. Identity. Because when you know who you are, quitting isn't even an option. It might cross your mind, but it don't take root. Because something inside of you won't let it. That's what we are building right now. That unshakable mindset. That inner voice that says, I don't care how hard things get. I don't care how long this takes. I'm not giving up on me. Do you understand how powerful that is? Because when you make that decision, everything changes. The pressure don't disappear, but you move different under it. The obstacles don't go away, but you face them different. You stop seeing things as reasons to quit and start seeing them as reasons to grow. That's the shift. It's not about being perfect. Let me say that again. It's not about being perfect. You're going to have off days. You're going to have moments where you doubt yourself. You're going to have times where you feel like you're not making progress. But that's part of it. But giving up, that's a choice. And today, we are removing that option completely. You don't get to quit anymore. That door is closed. So now the only question is, how are you going to show up? Are you going to show up disciplined? Are you going to show up consistent? Are you going to show up committed, even when you don't feel like it? Because that's what separates people. It's not talent. It's not luck. It's the ability to keep going when it's not exciting anymore. When it's uncomfortable, when it feels like nothing is happening. That's where most people fall off, but not you. You're different. You've already proven that. Now it's time to elevate that. Because everything you want, everything you've been working for, everything you've been preparing for, everything you've been praying for, it's on the other side of consistency. Showing up again and again and again. Even when it's hard, especially when it's hard. Because those are the moments that build you. Those are the moments that create strength. Those are the moments that develop discipline. And once you have that, you become unstoppable. Not because life gets easier, but because you get stronger. And that's the goal. So when it gets heavy again, and it will, I need you to remember this. You don't have to figure everything out. You don't have to feel ready. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to keep going. One step, one decision, one action at a time. That's it. And over time, that builds momentum. And momentum, that changes everything. Because once you get moving, it gets easier to stay moving. But you have to push through that initial resistance. That's where most people stop. But that's where you keep going. Because you're not most people. You're somebody that made a decision, a real decision, to not give up on yourself no matter what. So stand on that. Stand on your word. Stand on your vision. Stand on who you said you was going to become. Because at the end of the day, that is what this is all about. Becoming that person, and you're closer than you think. Even if you don't feel like it, even if it don't look like it, you're closer. So don't stop now. Don't slow down. Don't fold now. This is the moment that matters. This is where everything shifts. Right here. So take a breath, log back in, and remind yourself, I'm not done. And whatever you do, don't give up. Don't back down. Don't fold. Keep going, no matter what. Because one day, you're going to look back at this version of you, and you're going to be proud. Proud that you didn't quit. Proud that you kept going. Proud that you didn't fold under pressure. And that's what makes it all worth it. So stay in it. Stay focused. Stay locked in. And whatever you do, never fold. Thank you for joining me today at the Still I Rise Cafe. If this message resonated, leave a like, drop a comment, and share it with someone that needs it. And if you feel it in your heart, you can support the Still I Rise movement. Links are in the description. And don't forget to cover your bill. Still I Rise.